Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the 45th Tarehe Sita Ministers' Briefing. We are honored to have you today. Each year, the Army involves to a different region in the country to carry out civil military cooperation, that is CIMIC, activities, including the symbolic quick impact projects as a gesture of gratitude for the population steadfast and unconditional support. This year's Tarehe Sita activities will take place in the greater Kigezi sub-region, and that's why I have taken this opportunity to invite you here today, so that we give you our symbolic activities that we are going to do in that region. And we want you also to own these projects because they are your projects. They are not our projects. They are projects we are going to put in the community, and we don't want you to look at them as a UPDF projects. These are your projects. That's why we have invited you here to come and listen to us of what we have proposed that we are going to do. The selection of the Kigezi region as the focal point for the 45th Tarehe Sita celebration is rooted in its historical significance, particularly its association with the foreigners' activities. Notably, Kabale district played a critical role in the early efforts of the liberation struggle. The greater Kigezi region was historically linked to Franasa and served as a base for the Franasa supporters. Therefore, the theme for this year is defending the gains of the revolution and honoring the sacrifice of the freedom fighters, a call to a national unity, peace, and socio-economic transformation. That is our theme for this year. Therefore, as the culture is, the Army will closely interact with the communities, carrying out a number of activities in the region. And don't get worried, because these works will be done by UPDF. The UPDF, you just tell them, let there be water, and the water will be there. So you will tell them, let there be 3 classroom blocks. By that day, the classroom block will be there. So just settle, and you know by 6th January, whichever project you have in your district, we shall commission them together with you.
Tomorrow, all our units will be informed, because while we shall be in Kigezi, all other parts of the country where our army is, and even beyond, because you know we are like in Somalia and other places, Tarehe Sita activities are going to take place. You notice we've brought back in front this activity because January is full of electoral activities. If we are to wait, it was going to be overshadowed by the electoral calendar. We shall, on 13th, have our engineers move now, start on the activities of construction, so that by 6th January, as the minister has indicated, they will have be ready for handover. The minister has already alerted you and invited you the national launch, which will be here at the headquarters, and has already also informed you that our medical camps, the doctors will be entering Kigezi region starting from 1st December. And also we shall have some interaction with the young people, the religious of Kigezi, and the veterans. There will be seminars organized after the launches in the region and the district. The last one, we shall be with the population to do what is called Burungi Bwansi, and it's an elaborate program where in every district our army will be deployed in every district to participate in tree planting and also environmental and sanitation programs. The program is detailed, and we shall be communicating it on radio or radios in the region.
I'm Lieutenant General Jack Bakasumba, the Chief of Joint Staff. Let me give you a brief on how I saw it. It was on 6th of February 1981, around 8:30 in the morning. We are doing our rehearsals for pass out in Kabamba. That's when we had the first shot. The commandant then, Major Kinusu, a Tanzanian, asked, "Nani huyo mlevi anapiga risasi usubuhi?" The parade commander was then Second Lieutenant Joe Dong. Why Second Lieutenant to command a parade? All the instructors we had were Tanzanians. So a foreigner could not command a pass-out parade. That's why a Second Lieutenant, a Ugandan officer, was tasked to command the pass-out parade. Then shortly, we had an RPG blast at the Amra, followed by machine gun shots. Then we saw there were Tanzanian NCUs at Serengeti on course, NCU's course. We saw them running down. We are down there at the parade square, the old parade square. Then the commandant, Major Kinusu, said, "Vijana tawanyikeni." So we dispersed down there. We hid in those bushes, shrubs. So the shooting continued. Then it stopped. We had movement of vehicles now. All the vehicles that were parked at the empty yard were driven out, and that ended the attack. So in the afternoon, we started coming back one by one. All of us were armed with the G3 rifles, but no bullet. So you could come, you go straight to the Amra, you sign for some rounds of ammunition, and that ended our training. Because the next day we organized in our companies to follow the attackers in the greater Unyoro. So briefly, that is how I saw it.